love, hope for the best. Follow what's in the left side of your chest. Be ready for highs, be ready for lows. Dream is a dream until you go. Through the mistakes, you'll find who you are. Don't reach for the moon, you're going to Mars. You're going to Mars.
With deer and waterfowl season ending in late January, there's really not a lot to do until turkey season rolls around. But in March, you get that spark and you get that itch to go back out and get in the woods again. And the 2016 turkey season was definitely a very memorable one for me. I made a lot of memories this year, and it's probably my favorite out of all the 10 or 11 years that I've turkey hunted.
Hey guys, it's Triston Hilliard with Infinity Outdoors. Today is April 8th. Tomorrow is the first day of the Missouri youth turkey season. I'll be taking my brother Trevor out. He's 15. It's his last youth turkey hunt. I've seen turkeys strutting off the road every morning on the way to school. I've heard turkeys gobbling behind my house. We're headed up to Bethany, Missouri, northern Missouri. It should be good. We'll see what happens.
Man, he didn't want to come in. Came in the field 3 different times. Finally 2 hens came out, and he came out of the timber with them. I wasn't going to let him get too far, so we'll go pick him up in a minute.
Smoked him. Good job, baby. Smoked him.
Oh man, well, after somewhat of a long morning, we finally got him a nice big gobbler. Got about 1.25 inch spurs and about a 10-inch beard. It's an old turkey. He came in this field 3 different times. There was a hen that came in here in the food plot, and he followed her in here from the other food plot about 200 yards away. And the hen went back over to the other food plot, and he just kind of stood out there at 60, 70 yards and then walked back into the woods. Then he came out again and then walked back into the woods, and then 15 minutes later we had 2 hens come out about 30 yards from the blind and walk across the food plot. And of course this one was right behind her, and he decided he wasn't going to stay at about 60, 70 yards. He came in about 35 yards, and he wasn't going to let him get too far. He was pretty eager to shoot, and he got to be a nice gobbler. I'm proud of him.
That was his last youth season, and we made it a memorable one. I always enjoy taking my little brother out. I always love spending time with him, and that was definitely a hunt that I'll never forget. That was my first turkey that I've ever got on camera, and it was definitely a great start to the 2016 turkey season.
What do you think about that, dude?
That was sweet.
You have fun?
Yeah, thanks for taking it.
So after getting one turkey on the ground in youth weekend, opening weekend came within the blink of an eye, and I didn't really have any options for a camera partner, nor did anyone really even want to get out that weekend because it was supposed to be a big storm rolling in on Friday night into Saturday all day. But me, I definitely wanted to get out and get in that same blind because I knew there was more birds in there. So I gave my girlfriend's little brother, Rhett, a call, and of course he jumped on it, and it was definitely an eventful morning to say the least.
Smoked him. Smoked.
So for Rhett having killed that turkey, you know, it was very special to me. He does not get to get out and hunt as a lot of people I know. So that was definitely a special moment for me to get to experience that. But that next weekend, it was go time. You know, me and Dakota, we were heading up north to one of our leases. He was going to be behind the camera. We were very, very excited. I was very excited. I was going to bring my bow up and see if we couldn't get a turkey with my bow. You know, it was a great weekend all in all. It's not only about getting up there and hunting. I mean, we got a lot of friends that are up there. We got up there and shot bows, and you know, it's always a good time getting to spend time up there at the farm, not only for the hunt, but the people and the activities and just getting outside and doing stuff outside of the farm. You know, it's just always a fun time up there. It's Friday, April 22nd. Just got out of school, met Dakota at his house. We're heading up to Rogers to get a few last minute things and heading up to the lease we got up in Bethany, Missouri. I'm pretty pumped. I took a couple people out hunting, calling them birds in, but I haven't got to get out and hunt myself, so I'm pretty pumped. I'm gonna try and kill a first turkey with a bow this year, so we'll see what happens. Just getting up and heading on up to where we set up the blind last night. It's a little foggy and it's about 48, 49 degrees. Clear skies, that would be perfect. So hopefully they're gobbling this morning. Hopefully it's going to be a good morning. I have a good feeling about it. So we'll see what happens.
Well, it's still kind of foggy out. We still got turkeys gobbling all around us. We got a couple back behind us, turkeys on both sides of the field. Should be a good morning as soon as that sun comes up. All this fog rises, it'll be a good morning. It's 8 o'clock. The fog is still here. We still have a couple turkeys gobbling about 300 yards away. We can hear gobbling every 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna stay put and wait for this fog to clear out. If nothing happens, we might go try a different spot. Hopefully this fog clears up. We've heard a lot of gobbles this morning, but other than those two that came walking by early that we couldn't see, we haven't seen anything.
Well, we just went and grabbed a bite to eat. It's like 11 o'clock. A little bit windy. We're going to go back and see if we can't call in another bird later in the day. We can hunt till 1 here in Missouri, so we'll see if we can't get a gobbler to come walking in.
We got a tom right out here. We're gonna try and slip back here and sit on the edge of this grass trail and see if we can't get him to come in. get light. There's turkeys gobbling everywhere. Got a couple behind us, a couple off to each side, and a bunch down at the bottom. It'll be a good morning. Hopefully I'll get one to come in.
As Sunday morning rolled around, you know, it was pretty much the same scenarios as the day before. A bunch of henned-up toms. I mean, they'd gobble and communicate. They just would not come into the calls. Once again, about mid-morning, we did have 2 jakes come into our decoys. I mean, if they had been a tom, you know, it would have been an easy shot. They were about 10 yards from us. Walked around messing with the decoys for about 15 minutes. We had one tom that was, I'm sure, with those jakes, with the hen, about probably, I'd say 40 yards behind us, gobbling his head off, but he just would not come in. You know, we couldn't make it happen. So I mean, at that point, we hunted all the rest of the day, tried to run and gun. We just couldn't make it happen Sunday. So me and Dakota cut our losses and packed it up and headed on home. That following Tuesday, I decided I was going to skip a little bit of school and see if I could go out to that same field where we had already got it done twice at.
I can't believe that just happened to me. I walked in here, I wasn't hearing crap. Right as it started to get daylight, he gobbled 2 trees behind me. That was awesome. I didn't even have the camera, barely even got enough footage of it. He flew right down 20 yards from me. I had to wait till he turned around to turn the camera on and get the camera rolling. What an awesome hunt. This is the 3rd turkey we've killed out of this food plot this year. The 3rd time. What an awesome hunt.
In all honesty, I never in my right mind did I think we were going to harvest 3 turkeys out of that same field. You know, it was just kind of a spur of the moment. Like, hey, I saw a couple turkeys in there during deer season. You know, let's go out there and see if we couldn't get it done. We ended up killing 3 turkeys out of that same exact field. And not only did I get it done myself after a couple hard weeks, a lot of hardships with me and Dakota, but I got my girlfriend's brother a bird and I got my brother a bird, and there's nothing I like more than taking youth hunters out and getting them involved, you know. I made a lot of memories, they made a lot of memories I'll never forget. I'm never going to forget it. It was just a great turkey season, to say the least.